him off the dribble, made him force a turnover. But you know, big guys don't dribble it too good for a long distance.
Sally for 2 makes the first. Sam Vincent about to get into the game, but he doesn't get to the table in time. Sally tries again. 25-17. A minute 35 left in the quarter. Sellers against Rodman. Grant almost walks. Packs it up top. Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Michael knows it. 4-3. In and out. Rebound Rodman. Dumars with it. A minute 12 in the quarter. 25-17 our score.
They have some confusion down on the box, and they finally get the ball to Edwards, and that forced the double team.
5 on the timer. Vinnie Johnson won't go. Jordan the rebound. Less than a minute, as you see.
And the Bulls have had chances.
Sally stole it. Shot it on the way down and missed it. Vinnie Johnson misses it. Sally had it, lost it out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? Chicago.
The Bulls in that last sequence had a couple of chances to go to the basket, and they didn't. And Sally made a good defensive play to get him going the other way, but he couldn't finish.
Hodges back in. Jordan up the floor. 25-17. Michael has 4 points, but his team leads by 8.
He hasn't really gotten that aggressive look at the offensive end so far in this period. He just kind of tried to involve everybody else in the game.
3 on the shot clock. 2. That's for 3, and that's no good. And the quarter is over. And at the end of 1, the Chicago Bulls are cruising. Long way to go, however. Chicago 25, Detroit 17. Horace Grant will inbound it. Chicago will have a chance to score first. Scottie Pippen up the floor. Rodman plays in. Corzine works against Edwards. It won't go, and the rebound, John Sally to Dumars. Isaiah rests for Detroit. Vinnie Johnson works with Dumars. Really hot in this building tonight. Dave Corzine called for a foul again away from the ball. Edwards comes up grimacing after that contact. And Rodman inbounds on the side.
Well, they're trying to get something going inside, and they're looking for James Edwards to provide that firepower. But, you know, he's a turnaround jump shooter, and if you can get him a little bit further away, then it's like you have no inside game.
That's what they did that time down. Horace Grant works against Rodman. Offensive foul. His second. Rodman drew it.
You'll see Grant right here trying to work, and what Doug Collins was telling him is just take the ball and spin and make your move. Rodman did a good job of drawing the foul.
Rodman leaves it for Vinnie Johnson. Edwards at the high post this time. Sally. Dumars. Wild shot by Dumars. Won't go. Edwards rebound. Got it. One of the few offensive rebounds in this game for Detroit.
And that's the thing that really got them going in the game in Chicago. They were able to keep the ball alive and get second opportunities when the first one wouldn't go in.
John Sally picks up the foul. It is of the loose ball variety.
You see the tough shot by Dumars, but Edwards is there. Jordan nearly makes a block, but Edwards gets it in. Pippen had it going in that first period, and we'll see if he can get back that offensive rhythm, because since he's come back in the game, he has yet to look at the hoop.
Down low, Jordan posts up against Dumars, makes a great pass. Grant missed the shot. Corzine, however, rebounds and scores. 27-19, 10:15 left first half. Vinnie Johnson deflected away. Big scramble. Ball goes to Chicago. Rick Mahorn about to check back in for the Pistons.
With Rodman, Sally, and Edwards up front, they don't really have anyone that can get a shot on their own, so they have to go for play execution. And if the defense of Chicago attacks at the point of attack, they have a tough time getting them shots.
Grant misses the jumper. Sally yet another rebound. Unloads it to Vinnie Johnson. Lane Beer, Thomas, Mahorn about to check back in. Grant now 1 for 5 from the field. Vinnie Johnson hangs in the air, drills it. It's a 6-point game. Chicago has the lead with 9:23 left in the half. Hodges for 3. Rodman the rebound. Out of the pack with the ball to Sally. To Edward. It won't go. Corzine the rebound. And a foul will be called against Rodman. Not a good foul there.
We talked about them not being able to get a shot from their front line at the point of attack, but when you've got a guy like Vinnie Johnson who can make something on his own, you can get some results. You see the shot clock was at 10 when he got 2. That pressure is off now that Aguirre's in the game. He has that one-on-one ability. They haven't really exploited it, and we'll see if they do that while he's in the game this time.
Wholesale changes for Detroit. Lane Beer back in, Aguirre back in, Thomas, Mahorn. Hodges got his own rebound, but stepped on the line, and Detroit gets the ball. 8:47 left in the first half.
I think at some point Jordan's going to have to decide that he's going to have to start taking some shots himself. They have the lead, but Chicago's allowing Detroit slowly but surely to grind their way back into the game.
Mahorn can't control the pass, and it goes over to Chicago. And Horace Grant will inbound to Jordan. It's almost like Jordan's on cruise control. 8:29 left in the half. 27-21 Chicago. Traveling on Scottie Pippen.
See the turnovers and those are unforced turnovers where you're just making mistakes against the not heavy defensive pressure. That allows the opponent a chance to score.
7 turnovers for Chicago. Dumars almost turned it over. Isaiah. Cartwright about to return. Isaiah works against Jordan. 3-second violation against Detroit. On Mahorn as Isaiah was penny caking around. As I mentioned, here comes Cartwright back into the game. So Hodges and Jordan bring it up.
You look at this number of points scored, 4-2. That's what we have in 4 minutes of play. You know you've got one of those ugly offensive games. And if that's the case, then you've got to go to the people that can score it the easiest for you. Jordan with the ball now.
He finds Hodges on the baseline. That's knocked away. Stolen by Isaiah Thomas. Their 8th turnover. Ahead to Dumars. Play instructions from Chuck Daly. Dumars. Thomas for 2. Short. Rebound. Cartwright. He's had a big night off the glass. Jordan draws company. Hodges on a drive this time. Got it. 29-21. 4 points in the quarter for Detroit in just about 5 minutes. Same number for Chicago. And to that end, timeout is called by Detroit with 7:10 left in the half. It's 29-21.